Marcus Ambrose goes to victory lane for the first time in his career.
Way to go, mate! Gee, I can't believe it, man. What a day.
Now, this track is home to your first NASCAR win in the Nationwide Series. The next day, you came out in the Cup race. Best career finish that day of third. How much were you looking forward to coming back here?
Well, you know, I've had such a great year already that, you know, anything's a bonus from here on in. We knew that the road races were going to be good for us if we finished the events. So for me, it's about managing expectations. It's not about one day, one race is going to make or break our year. It's just been a great season so far, and I just want to keep it rolling if I can.
I know you want to get that title, road course ringer, off your back, and I think you've done so with the consistent finishes that you've had on the oval tracks. But maybe the road course ringer title isn't such a bad thing to have this weekend.
Well, I've definitely lost out on some press because every road ringer article that I've read hasn't had my name in it, so I guess it has worked, and now I'm known more as a NASCAR driver rather than a road course specialist. But who knows how it's going to work out. But, you know, I like road racing. It's great, but my passion is definitely on the ovals.
He is so high on this young man. It's unbelievable. He is really believing that Marcus Ambrose can get a win for this team this year.
All right, Marcus, I read in your press release this week that you had no expectations going into this year. We're past the halfway point. Has that changed? Do you start setting goals and expectations now that you see how well you're running?
Not really. I mean, for me, 2009 was all about making an impression, just trying to break into the sport and show people that I had speed and that I had some common sense and that I was worthy to be in the garage. So that doesn't change whether we're 18th in points or 28th in points. You know, for me, it's not about a points chase this year. It's just about trying to show my speed every week. If I've got a fast car, I'm going to try and pass Jeff Gordon or Jimmy Johnson if I can and do it safely. And that's what I'm all about, you know, and whether it's Watkins Glen this weekend trying to win it, whether it's, you know, the next Talladega, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to try to keep that car up the front as long as I can.
Marcus Ambrose, winner of the Big Pond Grand Finale.
Now, you came to American Stock Car Racing, to NASCAR, as a champion from the Supercar V8, two-time champion. It's like Sam Hornish and Juan Pablo. They leave the fame, the fortune, and the championships, the wins behind them to come over for a rookie stripe and a learning curve. Was that tough to swallow?
Well, for me, it wasn't. Personally, you know, I just needed a new challenge. I'd won a couple of championships down home, and I realised pretty quickly that winning a championship in Australia didn't mean an awful lot when I came to the USA. So, you know, I had to start again, start from the bottom, and it's been a challenge. It's been exciting. It's had some ups and downs along the way, and it's been just been a great journey. And if it finishes tomorrow, it doesn't really matter.
But where are you now? Now that you have some time under your belt, do you feel like you're proving yourself and you can compete with the best of them now?
Well, you know, there's a level of intimidation, no doubt, when you're up against such talent and experience like Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Tony Stewart. I mean, these guys are legends of the sport, and so to rub up against them just in the garage and on the racetrack, it's intimidating. And I've come in from such a different form of racing, and no one really knew who I was before the season started. It's been a real challenge for me just to fit in. I think, you know, as the inside paddock gets to know me, you know, things are starting to open up. It just takes time.
Answer me this. Are you fizzed up about your tin top this weekend? The boot and the bonnet, are they running well?
I'm all fizzed up, and the top's about to pop.
Top's about to pop. It'd be good to be right here come Sunday.
Yeah, it would be. I've experienced this victory lane one time, and it was a great experience, although doing the donuts on the front stretch was quite interesting because the track's very narrow there. You know, we're really excited about this weekend. We feel like we've got a great chance, but like I said earlier, it's about managing expectations. If we expect too much, then we'll trip over ourselves. So we've just got to keep doing what we've been doing all year, and we should be okay.
It was a fun conversation I had with Marcus Ambrose. We even had a little bit of fun with the tease elements that we shot there. Now, his family is here this weekend. He brought his wife, Sonia, and his daughters, Adelaide and Tabitha, who you saw in Victory Lane yesterday for the nationwide race. They don't always travel with him, but Marcus was so fizzed up about this weekend, he decided to bring him to the road course, knowing he had a good car in both Nationwide and the Sprint Cup Series. And he's had a hard time adjusting. You guys know this NASCAR life cannot be easy, and it's tough on everybody's schedule. And when it came down to Marcus, he came over to American Stock Car Racing. He's had to adjust to the NASCAR lifestyle. He said it's very busy. He stays busy in between race weekends with test sessions and PR that he does for the team, but nonetheless, Marcus is having a blast. And he actually told me, Johnny, he doesn't maybe see himself being in the NASCAR world after the next 5 years. He's here to learn about NASCAR, learn about American stock car racing, and then head back home for his little girls to grow up. And I said, what, 5 years we won't see Marcos Ambrose? We'll have to wait and see on that one. John?
Yeah, he may want to reconsider that after the success he's having right now. 5 years might not be enough for Marcos Ambrose to get done what he wants to get done here. But, Marcos, we say to you, good day, mate. And you know what? This guy is a breath of fresh air. He is always happy, always smiling, and he's running great.
Well, you guys always pick on me, my Spencer Dictionary, but, you know, he's going to tickle the race car. and he's going to pop some tins. Now, Marcos...
and get fizzed up.
Yeah, fizzed up. He's a pretty cool guy, Kenny, and I really like this guy, but he needs to tell me what the heck popping the tins mean. I think it's beer. And tickling the race car.
And oh, mate, look at him. Here he is with his child. And, you know, you got to think about this. He's from Australia. I mean, look at his citizenship. I mean, I can understand how hard it is, him maybe wanting to go back to Australia. You know, one would say, does he want to become a full U.S. citizen? Was he going to move here? I mean, to run this NASCAR lifestyle, you know, it creates a lot of problems. So I can understand him loving Australia, wanting to go back there.
Yeah, but I love the USA.
Move for Marcos Ambrose to come here, and I think they agree with you, too, as well, Jimmy. We got to take a quick break, but it's good to have Marcos Ambrose around. Hope he's around for a long time because he's proven he belongs on NASCAR's top series, and he could well be in victory lane tonight. More in a moment.